we've been here for 700 generations, and we want to make sure that we can be here for another 700 generations. For us, we're making decisions knowing that the sustainability of our people is foremost. We had developed our land use plans, and within that, there's areas that the communities wanted to protect. And we talked about how we're going to protect areas within our territory and how there is a cost to doing that. There is a cost to stewardship. And we said, well, who better than the First Nations of these communities to be doing that work? A lot of the work that we do is around, well, how can we really make an impact on human well-being? And, carbon credits has definitely been, one of the streams of developing and making that real meaningful impact. Certainly through employment and training, stewardship, that these are the things that, carbon credits had to support, in our community. So we've made sales to the provincial government, as part of their, commitment to their reducing their carbon footprint. But we are looking at marketing at a larger scale with the voluntary market. And one of the things that we know, just coming through this, is people really want to hear from our communities around who we are and how the carbon offsets support our communities and the positive outcomes that are derived from those sales. Our communities, not just Heiltsuk but across Canada, have had a really dark history with Canada, and there's trauma in our communities and healing that is going on. We're real supporters of land-based healing, and being out on the land, being out on the water. So for us, it's making sure that what we have is there for people to be able to be on their own healing journeys. Well-being is it's a progress, and it's a process as well. Yeah. Our community has never had a big house since the potlatch prohibition, that was lifted in the 50s, early 50s. And we're building our big house right now as we speak, and it is magnificent. It stops you in your tracks when you're walking by it. And when we have our big house back in our community, and our people are completely grounded in who they are as Heiltsuk people, it's just going to provide for such strength, in our community and healing, and also no question about who we are and what we can do. So, to be completely grounded in who you are matters, and that's why the work that we're doing around conservation, economies, and carbon credits and protecting who we are, it's all connected. Who we are is, defined by our relationship to the land. Everything that we do circles back to that. The work and the years put into it was a lot, but it's worth it. The long-term benefits, for your community is incredible. And I think just with everything that's happening in, our world, it's really important that, our communities and Indigenous communities take a look at something like this and see if they can make it happen within their traditional homelands. Yeah. Because if we don't protect it, who will?